Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. And the Gamecocks will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Mississippi State's offense will have the football first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But you're going backwards, and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. He's got it, first down and more. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. White wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Lanier. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wants to throw it. Release to the back. Got a man. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So South Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try.
Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. White going to attack through the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he's... The Bulldogs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Had to throw it before he wanted. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. White wants to throw it. The screen, and watch out. Oh, that is a nice move to get the ball out to the 36.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And the Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grab behind the line. It's ball. Pulled down for the tackle.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. White going to attack through the air. He goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
And this This is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board. And he takes it in. Making side adjustments here. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's ball. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Intercepted for the 11th time.
And that's the advantage right there.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Harrell. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. To the air on first down. Buys a little time. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. White wants to throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He'll take another shot here. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you
Got it in stride inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Mississippi State hoping to ring up a score in this red zone trip. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete in the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Now on first and goal, let's see what touchdown Bulldog! Handoff, keep working on that clock. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they're... on the move. Breaks into the open. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. The Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're going to ride this running back. And we have breaking news. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way